Hey Team Extreme, I want to shoot a quick video. I'll be shooting a lot of these, so get ready for them, right? So I want to talk about DMO, and which means daily method of operation. So what is that? So let me tell you a quick story, because you know I like to tell stories, right? So when I first started, I thought I would just talk to people, and just when I got home, I would get home and I'd just do as much as I could do. But I wanted to also build a website, and I also wanted to do these things, other things to build my business. I wanted to make sure I had a good profile picture. I wanted to make sure that I got my workout in. Make sure that I contacted people in my back office, checked the coach news, all the stuff that I needed to do. But I didn't have a plan, and so for the first year, I just stumbled through this stuff like it was nothing, and it really. I couldn't grow my business. So, and I was kind of lost. And so nothing was really happening. And so I was spending lots of times late at night working and not being very effective. And I was very, very, very lost. So, I watched a video by Eric War called DMO. And it said, plan your stuff out. Plan your day out. And then I read some other books, and it said, plan your week out, plan your month out, and put it down on the calendar. And so once I started doing that, I started with the 3 vital behaviors, and, invite, product to product, and your personal development. And I took an Outlook calendar, coincidence, huh? That looked just like this. And so I started writing down the things that I need to do, the 3 vital behaviors first, right? Personal development, invites, and we add follow-ups. So I added follow-ups too. And then I wrote down a time frame on it, and I didn't just arbitrarily pick one. At that time, I knew I could spend 20 minutes, or was it 15 minutes, or whatever, and I put that on there. So I went ahead and did that, and then I put it on here, and I would check it off as I did it through the day. What I did like to do was put a time frame that I knew I could work. And what I started doing, I made Sunday my planning day, because it just made sense, right? I'm about to start my new week. And so I would print one of these out, and I would fill it out by hand, everything I was going to do. And as following, like 20 minutes personal development, and I'll shoot a close-up of this. See right here, 20 minutes of personal development, 20 minutes of inviting, 20 minutes of follow-ups, and then anything else that's extra. Because we know that if we do those 3 things every day by itself, we'll definitely be able to, we'll get it done, for one. And then we'll start, you can tweak that time frame as you find out what days you can work more and what days you can't work more. So that's really good. You also, and I put the time frames. And so while I'm sitting on Sunday planning all this stuff, I like to sit there and think about what my week's going to be like, right? In case I have family events, some of you do have practice, some of you have a lot of things going on. And so I like to put those things in the, when I'm doing that. And it really, really helps. So I spend like an hour on Sunday just sitting there planning out my week and figuring out navigate what it's going to look like. And so in this particular one, I like to take, I like to write on the back of my week, I'll write down things that I want to do that's not inviting, not follow-up, and stuff like that. So I will write it down in categories like coaches, stuff I want to do with my coaches, promotions that I want to put on, personal development, things I need, like here, example, get 5 levels of leadership by John C. Maxwell, and I'll do that. And so I'll put everything down here that I want to get done that week, maybe even that month, but stuff I don't want to forget that I want to do. And I'll simply insert those into areas during the week that I want to do. What I found out was easy for me was I just spend 20 minutes working the back of this. And I put 20-minute goals is what I call it. And so by doing that, I just allot that time, and I just flip it over, and I like to prioritize these. Sometimes I'll put like a 1 by the 1 I want to get done that week, or 2 or whatever. And I simply just turn it over for 20 minutes, and I work whatever that is. It may be posting, it may be creating process documents, just whatever it might be. So that way it's very easy to do, it's very easy to follow. It's just 20 minutes worth of goals. And the example for us this week, this month, I'm really focusing on our team, Team Extreme. Awesome team, by the way. I don't know if those guys are legendary. They're fantastic. Woof. So on here I have Team Extreme 20 minutes. So on that 20 minutes, I'll help plan stuff for Team Extreme, maybe post some motivational stuff, keep them pumped up, review what they're doing, celebrate their successes, because it's going to take a lot of time, because these guys are going to just blow out of the water. And so that's what I do is, and that's how I do my daily DMO. The thing I like to do is why I say write it down, is because if you write down personal development, inviting, and follow-ups by hand with your arm, it will create physical connections in your brain to help you reinforce the things you have to do. Typing it out does do that some, and that may work for you better, but I feel that if you write it by hand, it actually increases your chances of actually doing it. So just by writing it over and over and over, and you don't have to do it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, you'll actually have that. So I strongly suggest you do that, and that will help you navigate through the chaos we call the week. And show this to your spouse and say, look, here's what I got I'd like to do. Show me a date. Do you guys remember any days that I've forgotten, or something I forgot? Because if you're like me, your wife is your brain. So that really helps me remember everything. And so that's what I do. If you guys have any questions about this, I want you to try and do this today. And that's why I want you to print your calendars out, so you can actually do this and keep up with it. And if you're really, really cool, you'll create a very cool cover sheet like this with these awesome, motivating people on it. So give that a shot. Look at that insanity graduate. Look at the bicep on that guy. And what is she doing? I can't do that. Oh my gosh, I break my neck. And this guy must be a charmer. He's got to be. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing. Anyway, great team here. So get that done today. Let's see what your DMO looks like. And let's post that up today, because that's your day. I think it's day 5 or 6, and that's what we'll be doing today, okay? All right, be great. Be extreme. We're going to rock this out, and I can't wait to talk to you. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.